it is important once in a while. Go out and see what the dogs with what they do. Simply saying, it is important to experience life once in a while. We'll be invited to a party where they use forks and knives to eat and everything. Me, I eat very well. I get satisfied with fried things. Try to test how they eat with those Chinese sticks and what. Man, try to eat them. That helps you to be courageous when you are under such circumstances. Right there. Yes, my dad, one time I used to go to, what more is that? Go there and go and choose Chinese meals. Yeah. No, you prepare your mind. You know, that is helping me to develop my esteem. So, when we're dealing with the children, in terms of emotional benefits that come with physical activities, where you do the physical activities also, do you expose these kids to different ways of playing? What they play, the tools that they use to play with also motivate and also bring their level of understanding higher. There are other kids that we call them sophisticated, because they've been exposed. You go somewhere and find an installator and fail to say, no, this one will kill you. You will not die in Malawi. We will not die here, right? So it's important sometimes to experience some of these things. I've ever seen girls going to dark stores just to go and do the shopping, especially some of the school girls. They would go into ShopRite and see the perfume. If there's no one around, they would just perfect themselves. What is it that they're going to do? But that is an experience. It is wrong, yeah? But it is an experience. In ShopRite, it's not more. If you go with someone who doesn't know Uncle Peter, you want a simple song. Where is so found? No, you are afraid. So that's how we develop this high self-esteem. Even for children, how do we increase the esteem of these children? It's not all about that. So you are helping me as a child in terms of my emotional well-being. I become courageous. That fear is gone. Some of us do not know that in fact how to this building you invited for an interview. Very soon you might be invited for an interview and then you have to go to 10th floor. How do you after if it might be on my steps they are not there, you will use the lifter. And it happens that you are now alone, yeah? You are now there's nobody to say, okay, it's not moving up for what, just waiting for you to make. Where do you think? And so the perspective that people have given us is that you must again as Magatam and this matter and then it will jam like that. What do I do? You know? So sometimes you And if you shout, they'll not get you. So sometimes it's important that just the way you were going to dark stores and shopping, make deliberate trips. Put back in the down. Get someone who knows. You know, they will tell you to say, hey, if you are going up, which floor are you going? Okay, floor number 2, you need a bed. First off. Endurance is in line with physical activity. Have you observed that when you go for physical activity for a walk, and you have been instructed to say, first timer, you have to take maybe how many kilometers walk for a week, and then second week, how many kilometers, you keep increasing. And so that kind of like, I need to finish it, is the endurance that we are talking about, which still helps you to develop the high self-esteem. I have managed this step, so I will go the next step. I will go the other step. Endurance. When we are doing physical activities, there are stretches of the muscles, right? But if you do not endure, if you do not resist in this, what happens? You go back to stage 1 or stage 2, right? Yeah. And there are those like who go to the gym. You find that they do have muscles. But now you see, you look at the person that's doing guy. Yeah? The energetic, huge, giant man that you've been dreaming of, well built. What? Those do not come without anything. There is a process of endurance. If we see Cynthia today, jogging early in the morning, how many kilometers? It didn't just start like that. She started slowly but slowly. But all that needed time. No, when it's just done, be there, not I should again. No, you don't go. Just a step. Okay. Yeah, so that is on. So high self-esteem here, the very skills to be able to compete with others, to be able to stand out. They are key. I was watching a certain thing. The South African secondary school girl. So where she was expressing herself, you could see, hey, this girl is too mature. But where has that come from? It has come from a process of teachers to make these children to develop this high self-esteem. How you speak, how you teach them, how you, the method that you use to help these children to become athletes will definitely give them the esteem they need. Even for us to develop the self-esteem, what is it that we need to do? Oh, yeah, my friend. You. You know, even the kind of work that we do sometimes, so, let me just give a scenario of a certain receptionist who received this guy who was schooled abroad and comes, he's a doctor, and says, I'm Dr. Sorcerer, I'm looking for a I beg your pardon. The girl did not capture what the man was saying.
I was trying to pay money, share the money. Then I think it was I'm not money for my children, so the person was trying to tell me triple seven. You know what?
So that kind of exposure is very important. I had to go and tell the lady, yes, excuse me, sir. So what are you trying to do? Oh, yeah, I was talking to her about you know? So once you have certain skills, they help you to survive. Someone else lost the job opportunity. Why? Because she was unable to listen, to understand the slang or information. Simple question. Afterwards, I don't understand. It was a simple question. Why? We know that sometimes when we are trying to teach the learners, those teaching learners here, we can exhibit our oral expertise. But when we are two teachers, someone will be looking down upon the other and say, hey, look, what is it that you want? We are instilling skill in the learners. And you look at the teachers that are handling them now. I went to a certain school. I'm going to why? The nature of the school. And that might have sold him to be a third party person. So this one is perfect. Perfect. Another person, perfect. Again, perfect. Now, the challenge on this kind of regime will come when they meet others who have been more exposed to better education, better teachers. So that point, let's make sure that as we come out, as we graduate, we are that best teachers that we have to be. In order to be exemplary and give a good example to the learners, to the communities, to the teachers, and to the school that has employed you. And to the investors, and to us, lecturers. So, what is the relation of emotional to physical education? Emotional education to physical education. What is the relation? So we are saying the student practice in physical education may be influenced by their emotions. How? Feelings such as anger, trust, and fear can have a positive or negative impact on student performance, depending on whether or not students are taught to control their emotions and channel their emotions. So the important point is to help the children to channel their emotions out. How would you help the child to channel their emotions? foreseen circumstances where some of us are going to be sad or upset almost the whole week, right? I will not talk to you. And so as children develop, you also see certain traits in those children, where once they get upset, they will burst out. Now we say, can we employ other means or measures that will help to divert such kind of anger to the kids? They come to class, they will be remembering of how their parents or relatives have battered them or beaten them or shouted at them. How can you divert that kind of emotional anger? So here, that's why you have to develop, to come up with activities that will be destructive but are good. And so that's where we were talking about play becoming a very important activity again in learning. But the activity that you introduce must be that which is embedding, bringing in the topic again. Remember, in traditional education, they used to teach the young through songs, through dances, through stories. Now, if you were to teach children through stories in social studies, it would be very practical. If so, how would you do it? Children learn best by watching and doing. Seeing, doing. But if it is seeing, what they see should also be appealing to the mind. Yeah? So what kind of seeing activities would we bring in? Demonstration. So we received a documentary. What is a documentary? It comes from a document. Nice to meet you. So we're trying to compile the profile of Sylvie from the time she was in primary school, how has she grown up, and we take those things, they come and slides, we are explaining something, right? Like that, until now she's in the university, now about to graduate. What is Sylvie? The pictures should be captivating. They should make me be able to sit quietly and listen, watch, and make sense out of what is happening. From that toddler, now she's a big girl. And so we even show her getting married in an airplane. Going for work afterwards. Yes. This is her present life now. Sylvia at 22 years. All right. So the informal nature of physical education activity offers opportunities for self-expression and emotional aspects of learning. What is the informal nature of physical education? We give children a free range to play, explore activities. It's important for us to give children at least 3 hours of non-interactive play. Non-interactive play, but parents, the care guide should be there just to watch so that you get like when they are swimming. There are others who will swim to the, so you control that. What are they doing? We're trying to see how children can express themselves. What level? Sex is going to at least relieve their anger if they can with any issues. Have you observed that when you have been faced with maybe depression, anger, emotional stress, and you are among friends, someone will just play a joke or what, someone will just give their own experience and you feel relieved, right? Or your legs are all of this, nothing that is not for So what would be the best way to manage those stress? So here we're talking about the permanence of physical education activities. An informal one, which will help to remove stress. The other relation of emotional to physical education is we're talking about showing affection for others. Children are able to show affection for others. How? When I go over there, the other will see the need to help the other. But also on this point, we will bring in an idea of strength, courage. We have spoken before that when children are playing among themselves and another one falls, if we are running, the one who has hurt himself will try by all means to wake up so that I don't put a weakness once. I'm strong. They go home, that's when they say, right. Why do you think? And others who have been told you are a boy, you are not supposed to cry. You are a boy, you are not supposed to complain. You will just see the leg swollen. And under normal circumstances, you will see others expressing awareness of their own feelings and feelings of others. Displaying self-control and management of emotions. That's what I was talking about. Self-control. I should not cry. I'm not young. Management of emotions. You have seen others like, why are they retreating? They're trying to manage their emotions because they know the consequences. They may know the consequences that may come. Maybe because they have seen others being punished. And so you refrain from doing certain activities. Paying attention to and being observant of others also helps. And forming healthy relationships or friendships. There are certain groups that you will eat with it. You will not go and you will go as a class, not mixing with other classes. Why? You have something in common. So children who have something in common will also share something in common. Now, when we're talking about forming healthy friendships, what do we mean? Relationships that are going to have us you're together, you are sharing things. When you have problems, when I have problems, I'm able to say, okay, I think I'm going to this person. When I speak this out, I'll be helped, right? I'll feel relieved, right? I'll feel good, right? Improvement comes up. We're talking about kids here. Is this applicable? Forming healthy friendships. I don't know my job, I'm They also have beneficent friendships. They know that when I'm with this one, I'll benefit this. Just as they know that when I'm with mommy's disappearance or absence is something else to these kids. Others like to be able to run people. You create that bond, healthy friendships for benefit. Expressing feelings through words. Now, upholding healthy friendship, expressing feelings through words. What is the role do teachers have in order to promote these things? What role do we have to promote healthy friendships and form healthy friendships? We put kids in groups. Give them an activity and observe how they act. And you will find that they will still move from their group going to another group. And they feel very comfortable there. Why? Like beget what? Like. I get attracted to what I feel is going to be good for me, right? So even children also have got those feelings that I'm safe here, I don't think I'm safe here, How do you have them now as a teacher to create those friendships? If you see that this child loves to be with the others, are you going to let the child be in that group so that he or she is happy? Why is it that in some instances we find that you are changing every week, you change sitting arrangement? This week you sit in this group, next week Mukarabo, you exchange the other week. Why do we do that? Teacher Christy, why do we change the sitting arrangement? You don't. Okay. So we are simply trying to improve the emotional well-being so that they are able to interact with anyone at a certain point. In as much as we know that it is difficult to interact with anyone at the same level, but we are forming them to be citizens that are going to accept others. Because these same little kids are the ones who will be bosses. Have you ever seen people in a bank? You go to the bank, you find them in your house, give them the phone. There is a queue here, we all people. Until a certain person shouts at me or her. So much is on you. Can't you help me? Can you help me? Stop that. We'll go to your boss. Then someone will say, sir, now someone can't even go now. Then you just have to respond. But at the expense of what? At the Others who have got their own work to do. So how do you help the learners to form healthy relationships? Sharing of food during break time, sharing of responsibility when given an activity is going to make every one of us to be accepted, to be worthy of others, or worthy in the eyes of others. Giving each other roles, one after the other. It shouldn't only be Sylvia, Christine, Sylvia. No. Let's give each other what? Roles. Even father will give each other roles. Who can tell another one comes in. So everyone is given an opportunity to participate. Expressing feelings through words. Now, if us teachers who have to express our feelings through words, we try to form emotional development of learners. How do they react to the outside? How do they feel well from the outside? By the outside. What complementing positive ways would we give, for example, here? Expressing feelings through words. Maybe this is not good. You can do better. Alright? Emphasis. Not managing of you can do better when I'm very bad. But there are some of our teachers who are too temperamental that we are not able to control our feelings towards the little soul. Then, it's very difficult now putting CCTV in schools so that we protect our children. You take the little one outside so that you get them properly. That's what will be happening nowadays. Each and every preschool should have CCTVs. Why? We're looking at the safety of the children. Don't you trust us? You think we can come here to teach and destroy your children? No, we don't trust anybody, right? We want these kids to do the self-mind. So the ways that we express to them will either build or destroy or lead. It's like where you are now, you still have certain words which you were taught or told by a teacher, and you cannot forget. If they told you you were a bad girl, bad boy, why can't you worship a child like you? Even if you know that you can still be better, you are better than us, but those who know to still be having back to hit you. So what we tell the children, the way we tell the children, as we express our feelings very important, we can build on this one. Now, to mention my examples of the way. What ways would you use to build the character or the emotional character of the child? Good, excellent, very good. Well, we come fair work, you can do better than that. Okay? Now, what was the news? Very poor. I remember some of our teachers would write very poor work. see me. And now this is the mathematics teacher, and I hate mathematics very much. I'm just saying. So those who are now discouraged learners, so we're encouraged to always speak good words to these learners. Now, let's look at the emotional development in early years, 1 to 5. This development entails children gradually learning to deal 1 to 5 years, or discuss and control emotions. They don't know what life is all about, and they are not sure. Much of the welfare of the kids at this point is jealousy, fear. I was one of the people that used to tease with children. And I would enjoy very much. And beautiful. And then you just like, and then they have to shiver like. My mother would come, but just that thing of you're looking at the theater reaction of this small human being. I'm trying to give a child of 1 to 5, between 1 to 5, give them an option to choose. Chimangaya who is going to break the score, the band. The other one is the John Cena, and the other one is 16. Which one would children, a child choose? Definitely they'll either choose Obama or John Cena. Yes? Why? Kind of selfishness, yeah? I have to get the bigger portion. And you look at this small thing, they will not even finish it. When they are done with it, one of them will finish. I never yes, now. So how do you make them understand that they have got other issues? Imagine that one. If they can beat you the way they did, sometimes they are sad. They are not so stated of what it is that I should expect. And if not controlled, you will find that children may grow up with that kind of jealousy, anger, sadness, fear, They also going to experience and reflect the feelings of love. Hey, baby! Every time, sometimes when you get closer to them, they're expecting people to get them, to kiss them. If they grow up in that kind of an environment, no. It will be easy for them to receive the pet from the child if they are girls. So you have never experienced that and someone pets you. You will find it, you receive a slap. What? This is that? No, it's now. It's normal. Right? Feelings of love. Look at the way a hug is treated. Yeah? University, yeah, you say, you just hug. But at a certain level, the hug is an abomination. Nowadays, you see a pregnant woman with a man, her husband, holding her. Hey, so you see him who did all this now. That's the way right now. But it's a feeling that is so good, sweet for a pregnant woman. Because for them, people even think that I want to do things like with a irresponsible man. No. But with the man who is walking with her, I'm feeling embarrassed. So everyone is looking like, this man is dangerous. How could he message this? Destroy the friend like this? At least it is said there will not be this conversation. Yeah, so there are such issues of expressing love. Now, to lead to how you express love, what it would do, actions would do, you keep them, you hug them, you leave them, you throw them up like that, to feel good. And that's why that action, those actions should continue as they are growing up. You are trying to create a target for them. Happiness. As I said, if my birthday, one just thought, if you do not have money, find a way as a school to create activities that make children to be happy. Like what? The children can also, little kids can do some play, sketches, short sketches, and train them. They're able to perform. They're able to dance. Excitement, But we're saying in a controlled manner. I think they do something so hard. That tomorrow they have to express they want to come back to school. What if you do not have food to give them? You will be crying. Good. So although you can find commonalities among children at certain stages and age, they develop a different traits, and so their needs and wants will be different. Their likes and dislikes will be different. That's why it becomes very difficult to deal with them and make everyone of them happy. But when they're doing common activities, at least even if others dislike, but they will eventually get to the children. Now, during the stage one, we are saying the impressive stage, children have facial expressions. They are able to show happiness, they are able to show fear, and they are able to show anger. They are able to express that they are angry, they don't want this, they are happy. Although even before then, you are able to express, to show, to see that the child is happy. You can start training them in things that make children happy already. So baby is going to react with a smile to positive things. Smile. Hey baby! How are you? Voices should be sweet enough. Not how are you? Bad. To make has been agreed. There's always a better way. If you think that one who says, how are you? If she met her soulmate, she was to try to, you know.
The way I approach the baby,
the way you approach the baby and the baby is different. Baby and the baby. The baby become a baby.
I'm not saying a baby.
No, I was me who was just giving an example. In general. In your case, why is that a person that will always pass to the Lord? Who would know? Those are for first timers. You got to look over to one another. I don't think I did what in fact I didn't know that what made me come to my life. Use this man. Anyway. Can usually soothe infants with touch. You know, if you touch them, you initiate some reaction. What kind of a touch will determine the kind of reaction from the child? That will trigger a certain reaction. Others will caress them. It's like diamonds. Have you ever noticed? There are certain dogs which have gotten used to being caressed. Whenever you just get back home, you'll see a dog coming to, you know, squash. They go down, they expecting what? The massage. What do you have? Now, there are certain interesting things that you will see. Who is used to breastfeeding, yes? The child who is used to breastfeeding and what do they normally do? They start sucking the fingers. Others do what? Anything that gets close now becomes an object of sucking. You need to be very careful who you leave the children to. Then I pick up my hand, then they start removing the untreated boobs and start, you know, feeding the kids, which might become dangerous. It is possible, yes, because it's like you're compensating, what you need. Yes, we see out from here, but it normally leaves a certain element in you, a gap in you. Yeah. There's something, if we are to test you now you will still find a different kind of ways there is something which right now you are overdoing, but you don't know why you are overdoing it.
Yes, that.
So it always has an effect. And when children are growing, even as parents, you have to make sure that you don't break out. You need to fight. Why? No retreat, no time. Why do people say that? You know, it's not needed. Because it's got a lot to do with the children. How the child will grow up and what. We have disgruntled boys and girls in society because of having broken marriages. Just the presence of the figure of the father acts a lot to the children. And then, I'm not going to find out, this is what happened, and that's why the parents are not together, why, what. It hurts them more now. And the reaction becomes something else. So I think by half year my children didn't know appropriate ways to express feelings. At a certain point, when we make them get used, this action is equal to that. And so they will be expected towards that. This goes to the caregiver and the parents that what we instill in the children should be consistent. But the kind of consistency again about the child has embraced it and they can now learn to interpret it as their own. Eric Edison, the psychologist, maintained that children whose parents nurture them correctly during this stage develop trust, security, and hope. So the child who has trust, definitely, that trust must have been coming from parents or guardians who have really embraced the child as they are. What makes you to develop trust? You get explained by yourself. So what do you think your parents are thinking at home to teach you? Especially your father. Your face. Where? Especially when you know that another boy and girl is this one day. But there is a certain way that you raise your child, and at a certain point you'll be able to say, I think I'm confident my child can stand up by himself or by herself. If the certain parent who named his boy, the parent will do. As soon as he graduated, he found a job. He stayed himself, and that gives you responsibility. For the parents to trust me or entrust me with this, it means they trust me. So if you are thinking here alone and then your parents are somewhere and you know, I don't want to check on it, I think I need to be there here. Some people entrusted me with this responsibility that I can handle myself. So I need to be responsible. So it depends on the way that parent nurtured you. So that's what the election is saying. Security was involved. How can parents support child growth? Is where I will start. I can see that this kid is packing my food. Raising your mission to say, it's time out. We got to go eat. Okay, so we call it today. We'll start from here. Christine, have you already translated this? No. Yes. What do you think about all the book that of course, we will do another meeting with a couple of guys. Who was sharing? You are refusing. Don't refuse to be a blessing.
Of course, I'll be, but then
What's that? You don't want to be somebody away. You don't know right now. Go out.